When do you think you would be at your most vulnerable? Maybe while you are deep asleep in a nap, or trying to sit down and enjoy a bite to eat, or even sitting on the toilet with your pants around your ankles. Well, it turns out our cats aren't all that different. And a cat's behavior in some of their most vulnerable times can tell you all you need to know, especially about whether you've won their trust. Here at PetSpotlight, we're sharing 16 ways you can tell if your cat really trusts you, from gifts to games, and from snuggles to the litter box. 1. Slow blinking. You know that adorable slow blink your cat does when looking at you? Well, that's actually one of the highest honors a cat can bestow. They're sending a kitty kiss, a sign of total trust and affection. Cats actually are known to mirror this back to humans if you slow blink first. Give it a try and let us know in the comments your cat reciprocated. Here's something else interesting. One study reported that cats who slow blink at humans in an animal shelter are faster to get adopted. It's a sign of a calmer temperament, and people pick up on it when looking for their next pet. 2. Exposing their belly. A cat exposing their vulnerable belly to you is like winning the feline trust lottery. This behavior goes against their natural instincts. Cats are predators who hide their most sensitive areas to protect themselves from rivals, or maybe even someone higher on the food chain. If your cat is rolling around showing you their tummy, consider yourself part of the inner circle. 3. Approaching you first. Cats are naturally cautious creatures. It can take them days or weeks to get comfortable with someone new. If a cat regularly approaches you first for snuggles or playtime, that's a strong indicator that they see you as a trusted friend and not a potential threat. It's like they're saying, "Yeah, you're cool, we can hang out." Cats are more likely to do this if you are usually calm, quiet, and predictable when they are around. They are also likely to develop patterns like coming to join you on the couch at the end of every day to catch up on a show together. 4. Gifting you with dead critters. Sure, it's a little gross when your cat leaves you a present in the form of a dead mouse or bird. But according to feline experts, this behavior stems from their desire to provide for and take care of their trusted human companions. They may even be taking a little bit of pity on you and trying to help out. So as disgusting as it may seem, try to appreciate the thought behind it. Look for the link in the video description for more about this behavior that has some humorous undertones. Before we get to more feline trusting signs relating to sleep, grooming, and even playing fetch, thanks for taking a quick moment to like this video and subscribe to PetSpotlight. Next is 5. Sleeping in your presence. Remember, cats are always on high alert and view sleep as a vulnerable state. You would probably find it hard to sleep with a bear or tiger in your bedroom. Cats are the same way if they feel unsafe, but they do love a good nap. Cats sleep up to 70% of the day, in fact. So if your kitty feels comfortable enough to snooze unprotected while you're around, that's a major sign of trust. You're basically their own personal security guard. 6. Grooming you. Grooming is an important social behavior for cats. They typically reserve it for their closest feline friends and family members. When cats groom each other back and forth, it is called mutual grooming. Research has found it may be stress-reducing. Lots of big cats do this, like lions. They spend time grooming each other, which is a way of bonding and socializing as a pride. So if your cat starts giving you a good licking, accept it as a highest honor and try not to be grossed out by their rough tongue. 7. Using their scent. Cats have scent glands all over their bodies, and they'll purposefully rub against you to mark you with their scent. This is their way of claiming you as part of their trusted inner circle. One of the more disgusting ways they do this is with pheromones from anal glands. Recent research discovered that cats develop a unique scent signature that depends on the mix of bacteria living in their anal glands. And watch out for your furniture if you have multiple cats. Another study found cats scratch more on items marked with pheromones from other cats. 8. Playing fetch. Most people think of dogs when it comes to fetching toys, but some cats will actually bring their favorite toys to their trusted humans for a fun game of chase. A survey of cat owners found over 94% of cats will spontaneously play fetch. Usually it had to be the cat's idea though, and they didn't respond to training or human-initiated games. If your cat exhibits this behavior, get ready for some fun, at least for the few minutes before they get bored and move on. 9. Petting on sensitive areas. A cat's face, belly, paws, and tail are all incredibly sensitive areas. If your feline friend allows you to freely pet and handle those spots without objection, that's a true testament to the level of security and trust they feel around you. Legs and feet are particularly sensitive for cats, and be sure to watch out for flying claws if you choose to test this one out. 10. Kitty conversations. Meowing, chirping, and other vocalizations are just some of the ways cats communicate with their beloved humans. If your cat is particularly chatty around you, take it as a compliment. They trust you enough to let you into their world. But beware, as they became more or less domesticated, cats learned how to use their meow to manipulate and get what they want from humans. Sneaky little creatures. 11. Kneading you. Your cat needs you in lots of different ways, but we're talking about kneading with a K. Another name for it is making bread by flexing their paws and claws. When a cat kneads on you with their front paws, it's one of the most endearing signs of affection and trust. This behavior is deeply rooted, dating back to kittenhood, when they would knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk production. By kneading on you, your cat is associating you with the same nurturing warmth and security of their mother. 12. Bringing you offerings. While dead critters may not be the ideal gift, some cats take things a step further. They bring their humans small toys, pieces of food, or random objects. This is their way of providing for a valued member of their trusted family. Sure, it may seem silly to us, but to your cat, it's a grand gesture of love and loyalty. 13. Hugs and kisses. Let's face it, most cats aren't huge fans of being smothered with affection. So if your kitty willingly tolerates your hugs, kisses, and snuggles without putting up a fuss, that's a strong indicator that they feel safe and secure in your embrace. But cats have a raging inner conflict between fierce independence and cuddly affection. Even cuddly cats prefer to snuggle on their own terms, and you may pay the price for holding too tight or too long. Remember to follow your cat's lead as much in cuddle time as in playtime. 14. Following you around. Cats are independent creatures by nature, so if yours chooses to be a constant shadow, following you from room to room, that's a clear sign you've earned their undying devotion and trust. It's like having a furry little shadow who's always got your back, and sometimes gets underfoot just enough to be annoying. 15. Showing their vulnerable side. One of the most profound ways a cat exhibits trust is by allowing you to see them at their most vulnerable. Whether that's sleeping belly up, playing like a silly kitten, or even using the litter box in your presence. Think about it. You wouldn't let just anyone hang out in your house, or chat with you while you're using the bathroom. So why would cats? These behaviors signify that your cat feels completely at ease and has zero fear of exposure around you. 16. Accepting new environments. This one's for all you road warriors out there. Cats are naturally territorial creatures who feel safest in familiar surroundings. So if your furry friend remains calm and relaxed when you introduce them to new environments, like a friend's house or a hotel room, that's a strong testament to the level of trust they have in you. Moving or transitioning to a new family can be a particularly stressful time for cats. By going with the flow instead of feeling anxious in unfamiliar places, your cat is showing they feel secure knowing you've got their back. You should check out this video next on the most important things to know about how cats became pets, sort of by accident. Thanks for joining us here at Pet Spotlight. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss the latest videos.